So San Diego Comic-Con 2018 sure was a thing that happened, and oh boy, there sure were trailers and news and whatnot. Listen, I don't need to explain what Comic-Con is, you already know. So I'm just gonna go over all the news as soon as I can. And by all the news, I mean all the news that I care about. So I'm not talking about the CW shows or Crimes of Grindelwald or crap like that, because I don't care. For those of you who do care about that, just watch another Comic-Con recap video, like this one. Alright, so I'm gonna split the sections I talk about into Marvel, DC, and everything else. Let's go. First off, the Marvel news. Marvel Studios didn't actually have a whole H panel this year, but they did release some huge news, which is... James Gunn has been fired from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Oh. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. Basically, a bunch of old tweets from 6 to 11 years ago resurfaced where he made some very distasteful jokes, which I won't get into here because I don't want this video to get demonetized. Lots of people on Twitter got upset, James Gunn apologized, but then he still ended up getting fired. Which is weird, because from what I know, Disney does huge background checks on people they hire, but I guess no one at Disney found these tweets. I've read nearly all of them, and they're all extremely offensive and tasteless. They clearly aim to shock people, and none of them are really funny or that clever. That said, I think James Gunn and his style of comedy has changed over the years. Obviously, I don't know him personally, but from what I can tell, he seems like a really nice guy. Plus, I think he deserves to end the trilogy that he started. As of when I'm recording this, the Guardians of the Galaxy cast have come out with this statement, and I think that Disney could end up rehiring him. But who knows. In other, less controversial news, we got a bunch of new information about Venom, plus a new trailer. Tom Hardy and director Ruben Fleischer seemingly confirmed that the movie takes place in the MCU by saying Venom and Tom Holland's Spider-Man could battle in a movie later down the road, which will be very exciting to see. Riz Ahmed was confirmed as the villain, Riot, who, in the comics, is a part of a team of 5 people with their own unique symbiotes, and apparently we'll see at least 2 of them in the movie too. Tom Hardy also revealed that the reason he signed on to the movie was because his son was a big fan of the Venom character. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. But did that mean the quality of the script didn't matter to him? Anyway, there's also the trailer, and it looks pretty good for the most part. The fight with Riot looks like a bad CG mess, but apart from that, it looks like it could be alright. At least I hope. There was also this new image from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, along with some new footage that sadly wasn't released online, and also some news such as confirmations that Penny Parker, Spider-Ham, and Spider-Man Noir, who will be played by Nicolas Cage, are all in this movie. The Deadpool 2 Super Duper cut premiered to flip the genre on its head yet again, so that's all good. I didn't look too far into this because I didn't want to spoil the new additions for myself. Now let's get into the DC news. The Joker origin film that isn't connected to the DCU and starring Joaquin Phoenix has officially been titled Joker, and is coming out October 4th, 2019, which is way sooner than I expected, but I'm not complaining. And it also looks like Zazie Beetz, who played Domino in Deadpool 2, and also Robert De Niro are gonna be in this as well. Really excited to see how this turns out. Then there was a trailer for Titans, and oh god, this looks awful. I was kinda excited for this based on the images released, but this trailer just killed all of that for me. Is this seriously how DC is trying to compete with the Marvel Netflix shows? This is just trying way too hard to be edgy with lines like "F*** Batman." Not to mention the effects look awful, the dialogue sounds awful, everything about this trailer is awful. Maybe this trailer just shows all the bad parts of the show for some reason, but unless I hear it's incredible, I don't think I'm gonna watch it or subscribe to this DC Universe streaming service. There were 2 Aquaman posters, one with this lovely Getty Images shark. Then we got a trailer, and yeah, it looks pretty fun, but also pretty dumb. Kinda like a Fast and Furious movie, which isn't that surprising since the director of this, James Wan, actually directed Furious 7 as well. There's also plenty of cool visuals, although some of the CGI looks kinda bad, but hopefully it will look better by the time this comes out. There was also an extended trailer shown at Comic-Con that isn't online, but apparently has Mera using her hydrokinesis to draw some sweat from Aquaman's forehead to unlock something. There's some kind of speech about the Trident or whatever, Queen Atlanta gets an action scene, William Dafoe's characters show up. There are actually 2 people in Black Manta suits, there's more stuff in the trench, and Aquaman gets his comic accurate armor. Good stuff. There was a Shazam featurette that got leaked before Comic-Con even happened, which is fun. You can probably find it online somewhere. We also got an official trailer for Shazam as well, and it looks great. It just looks like a ton of fun, plus this looks like it's going to be small scale, which is also good. Like, we can have movies like Aquaman where there's a huge war and the world is at stake, but on the other side of things is this movie. I think that kind of variety will really help the DCU going forward. Oh wait, it's not even called the DCU anymore. It's officially titled The Worlds of DC. So I guess I'm gonna have to call it the WODC? Yeah, nah. I'm gonna keep calling it the DCU. Finally, there was some Wonder Woman 1984 footage. Some of it leaked online, including these images, and a gif of Wonder Woman using her lasso, which you can probably find online somewhere, I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Now we got everything else. Oh boy. First off, shortly before Comic-Con, we got a Stranger Things Season 3 teaser, along with news that the season will arrive mid-2019. Pretty excited for that. Next, there was a trailer for the new J.J. Abrams produced Overlord, which definitely isn't in the Cloverfield universe. A wink wink. Honestly though, this could end up being a lot of insane fun, or end up being like the Cloverfield paradox, which was not so fun. But based on this trailer, I'm pretty excited. Some footage from It Chapter 2 was shown, but it's not online. From what I could find, the footage apparently shows the Adult Losers Club meeting up in a restaurant for the first time after 27 years. Sounds pretty good. 2 clips from The Predator were shown, plus there was this new image and this pretty awesome looking poster. Neither of the clips are online, but from what I could find, the first clip is a scene where a group of soldiers are waking up Olivia Munn's character after some kind of run-in with a Predator, along with some trademark Shane Black banter, and the second clip shows a normal Predator fighting an upgraded Predator. And the fight ends with the normal Predator's head being ripped off. Sounds fun. Also, a producer of the film said this will hopefully be the start of a trilogy of Predator movies. Hopefully this film isn't just one big setup for sequels, but I guess we'll see. There was this new poster for Bumblebee, plus some new footage that, you guessed it, isn't online. But I did find a description of it, possible spoilers ahead. We see the military chasing Bumblebee down in a forest, Blitzwing, this character, who sadly isn't Starscream, kills a bunch of soldiers before getting in a fight with Bumblebee, and Blitzwing chucks him off a cliff. But then Bumblebee turns into a VW bug, and somehow that saves him, or his memory, or something. It's kind of vague. These guys, Shatter and Dropkick, make a deal with the military to find Bumblebee, and then a hologram of Optimus Prime shows up in his classic G1 design. Sounds pretty good, let's hope this won't be a dumpster fire like the rest of the Transformers movies. Godzilla, King of the Monsters had a sneak peek where you can see the friggin' cameraman in the background. This footage probably won't be shown in the movie though. And an official trailer, which looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to be post-apocalyptic, which I'm not too sure about, to be honest. I mean, why would I care about giant monsters destroying things if the world is already destroyed? Also, I guess this will make the King Kong vs. Godzilla movie post-apocalyptic too. But overall, it looks like it'll be good. Anyway, that's some of the biggest news from San Diego Comic-Con this year. Sorry this video is late, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter @CinemaGeekYT, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one.